I know that what I'm doing, actually I'm doing it for the best to my people. But believe me, it's no glamour at all. It's a fighting in between your conscience and your good morals and your good principles. And sometimes you say, what are you doing this for? Why don't get the hell out of here and go and looking for a better life someplace else? But you feel the love to your country, you feel the love to what you really believe. But believe me, many times I question myself. I on the right side? I doing the right thing? Because the communists are so good to portray they are protecting the poor and the good people, and they get to you sometimes. And I say, wait a minute, you have to question yourself. And in all these conflicts and contradictions I have, I always come into the conclusion to the killing innocent person, taking their blood out before they even put it in the fighter squad, to use it for plasma, to go and take an innocent person and accuse it to be counter-revolutionary because one of the big commanders wanted their house, and they accuse it, putting some evidence in those people's houses or cars or whatever to go just to take the properties. I said, this cannot be nice, this cannot be good, this cannot be holy. And then I come to the conclusion I have to keep doing what I do. And I'm telling people, in the beginning to the revolution, my father put all the brother Mason. He's a Mason. My mother is a Catholic. I never hear both either argue one single time in all my life. They believe in one thing, they believe in the other, but they respect each other. The difference in Cuba is the regime we turned down, the dictator, but my father put millions of dollars with all his brothers Masons, and they had to take down that dictator, that person is not good, blah, blah, blah. Then Batista, and then the general, and then the revolution came. People crying, it's going to be love, oh, it's going to be kumbaya. And then 2 months later, or 3 months later, they already, I am there. I a commander with them, running around, seeing how the wealthy people leaving the country, and they going like vultures to their houses and to the bank accounts, and taking all this wealth for themselves. They don't give it to the poor. They keep it to themselves. And they accumulate it to the point, I say, this is like Alibaba and the thief, bringing all this wealth, putting it in the National Bank. And then I say, what are you guys going to do with all these Van Gogh's paints, rambling, all these fortunes in art? And we're going to auction all this. What for? Oh, we're going to do another revolution.
And then if they wanted someone's house, somebody in the regime, they would accuse the person who owned the house of some crime, get them executed or thrown in prison, and just take their house.
They taking the houses, the cars, every single thing, like a vultures, just with the simple accusation they are being counter-revolutionaries. The minute they are counter-revolutionary, they are enemy for the government. They are enemy for the people. This is the communist, the Marxist-Leninist ideological belief is very similar to the Nazis. Take everything away from people, make them beg to you for a loaf of bread, make them to be in line for long hours. They've been so worried about surviving that they cannot do anything against the government. They're not going to do anything to jeopardize their freedom when they're being executed, because it's not a freedom anymore to put you in jail. they execute anybody for anything. When it gets to that point, people think twice before they do anything wrong against to the government. Or any sin, the government considers it wrong. Because it's not precisely, can be nothing wrong, but if the government considers you actually a reactionary against to the revolution, they can execute you with nothing. No, I don't use code because the intelligence community give me pens.
Pens.
And the pens are recorder, cameras, and get different gadgets. And what I did, every time I go to one of those facilities where they got missiles or they got something I want to get information for, I take pictures, I recording, I do all the stuff, and all what I do is just put the pen in an envelope, give it to my uncle or one of the contacts through my uncle, and they send that to Guantanamo base and they ship it out of the country. That is a good question. Actually, we had to be so secret. My wife don't know what I'm doing. And my wife actually is a spy for the Castro regime. And we are sleeping in the same house.
Did you know that she was a spy for the Castro regime?
I don't know what she's doing, and she don't even know what I'm doing. Well, when they killed my son in retaliation, she turned around against Castro because of her son. And then she defected the country. But before that, for many years, she doing her sin and I doing my sins. We're reporting to different sources, and we don't even know. I never even dream what she's doing, and she never dreamed what I'm doing. Thank you very much. You have a great evening.